Y'all want another video? Oh, y'all want another video?
Hey! What? Somebody said an intro. It's me. Welcome to another Let's Chat with your boy Matty Rants. I'm giving you full intro too. Full intro too. Full intro too. Usagi-chan. Usagi-chan. Oh. 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 Oh, we need to sit this down a bit. Oh. Sit down a bit. Sit down a bit. There we go. Yo. We all stand a meatball head, honey. The fuckery of it all. Hey, hi, hello. Greetings and salutations from across the land. It's your boy Matty Rants. How y'all doing today? We have things to discuss. Some things I imagine. Hey Alice, hey everybody who's in the room. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's alive. Let's chat with Matty Rants, and this is a question: who has been robbed the worst from RuPaul Drag Race history? We are going to go through a list, children, of basically seasons 1 through seasons now. All-star seasons will be on a separate base level, but we will do just like we did for the lip-syncing live that we did before. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, this place I'm in right now, it's my last day here before I go back to Jamar 84's. The sound can be a little tricky. A lot of people are doing stuff. It's an old building, so if you hear a little crunch and crunch and crunch, I don't want to hear it in the comment section. Matt, what is that? I told you what it was. Nobody's confused. So, let's go ahead and get on to it. I clearly put a little too much chap lip on my lip chap. Lip chap on my chap lip. What has happened this weekend? Not too many crazy things. Of course, the video is doing pretty well. I'm glad everybody's enjoying the review. If you haven't seen it yet, it's posted on YouTube, and you should definitely check it out. Also, we have some things coming up in the works this week. As far as afterthoughts, that will be continuing back, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, with Jamar 84 and myself doing our lives like we used to do on Sundays. So that will be coming back, plus other things as well. So, I want us to jump into this live immediately. Y'all know what to do if you want to donate to the channel. My moderators are in the room. That's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. We need to start with season 1. Hey, Sam. I love it. Everyone's like, this person's robbed. Hey, Matty. I mean, this is how the episode's going to go, but I just want to make sure that we have a great hour of time to discuss Drag Race lore from seasons 1 and beyond. So let's start with season 1. Season 1, a lot of people feel that Nina Flowers was the true winner of. Now, I'm not one of those people. I was a BB fan, so I was rooting for BB from season 1. That was my whole thing. There was Angina was considered to be robbed, and Nina Flowers. Now, both of them lip-synced against BB, so it's very interesting that we're having this conversation. I gotta tell you, I didn't think Angina was robbed, personally. I do think that that one time when she had that critique, though, it was like, is it really that bad? I didn't think it was that serious. And then when Nina Flowers, I personally was going for BB. But a lot of people do say it's Nina who they felt like did the most on the show, and she should have been the winner. Or otherwise, Angina. And hey, let's also throw Jade in there because I thought personally Jade did a better job than Rebecca Glasscock in that lip sync. So I would like to say, hey, Jimmy Pink, for those of us to start the tier list off right and to keep this train moving without diving in too much speculation, let's go ahead and start the voting system now, everybody. So, Jade Sontamayor, Nina Flowers, or Angina, which of the three from season 1 was robbed the most out of having an opportunity for the crown? I'll wait for all the answers to come through. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ooh. Ba-da-da-da-da. La 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 la. Ooh, a lot of people are saying Jade. A lot of people saying Nina. A lot of people are giving Angina a little bit of love. A little bit of love. A little bit of, a little bit of love. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I'm seeing, honestly, a lot of y'all are torn between mostly Nina and Jade. Angina's getting a good amount in there too, but it's really team Nina for the most part for y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and slot Nina in down for season 1. Let's all remind ourselves of a list. If you don't have a piece of paper down or you got your tablet out or whatever you're writing with, make your list up. We're doing this tier level list. So we're gonna go ahead and give it to Nina just for having the majority of the votes there. Jade was fucking close, but I still do believe that a lot more people were very upset and concerned about Nina not winning versus BB, even though I wanted BB to win. So, season 2. Season 2. Nina Flowers representing season 1. Season 2. Now, season 2. First of all, this is gonna be another one where I say I thought Tyra should have won it. So you ain't gonna hear me say shit about that. I thought Tyra won that. Sorry. Raven, we can talk about All Stars 1. But season 2, baby, Tyra did that. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Now, people were mad later on because a lot of the girls loved Raven over Tyra's attitude. Taking out whatever Tyra did on the show, that attitude was really what was killer for them. So they say Raven should have won season 2. Even though Raven was in the bottom several times, lip synced a couple of times, and Tyra didn't. But you know, okay, everybody. So if you say, who put Mystique? Now hold on, y'all. This is a nice list. We're doing this nicely. Jessica Wilde. Let's go ahead and keep it on Jessica Wilde. Now, I thought that Jessica Wilde did a better job than Tatiana did in that lip sync, to be honest with you. Even though she was, I wonder why. He's the greatest dancer. I wonder why. She was just, all she was doing was this. I was like, all right. But I disagree. I thought Tyra did a great job. I was very happy for her to win. I was rooting for her from the top. So if we're going to give a list of people, though, just to be on the list side of things, even though I would say Tyra should have won, we're going to put Raven in there because we also have opinions of this. I'm also going to say Jessica Wilde because I don't agree with that lip sync. I thought Jessica did a better job than this. Trying to keep the skirt down. I was like, girl, what is that? What is this? Tyra was never in the bottom. No, I'm just saying she had somebody say something, but do. Well, there's no true winners because we never want to put that out there in a sense that with Drag Race, you know, that's toxic to even have somebody say, like, that's the true winner. Like, what? So what was the purpose of the competition? That's the one that you believe should have won. I hear that. But true winner, no, I will never use that kind of thing. That totally takes away from the win of anybody or anyone's work behind it. So I can't say that. However, I like to say maybe it should have been more fair if this had happened. So I would say Raven. I would say Jessica Wilde. Who else from there? You think so, Neek? Really? Because Morgan kind of beat the piss out of her in that lip sync. I didn't even think that was like the correct thing. Can you do Tyra's voice again, Maddie? Oh, if you're gonna call me bitch, call me Miss Bitch. It's okay. But okay, so let's go ahead and start this up now because I see this isn't really getting anywhere in the chat. Let's go ahead and give it between, I guess, the three we'll choose is Jessica Wilde, Raven, and I would throw in maybe Jujubee? I don't know. Maybe Jujubee, just because, yeah. Yeah, maybe Jujubee. We'll put in Jujubee. So, all right, let's get it up. Let's go. Jessica Wilde's got a couple in here. I see a Juju in there. I see 2 Jujus in there. I see 4 Jessicas. Raven. Okay, we got some Raven. Jessica. Oh, a lot of you are Jessica. Raven, Jessica. Honey, this is just, listen, when y'all are like that, they weren't robbed, girl. These are just, this is not a factual thing. It's just simple like, well, what do we think if they should have gone farther, if they did this or that, and da-da-da-da-da. You got to think of that way. No one's taken away from these people. Jesus. Pandora box? No. A lot of you are Jessica. A lot of you are more Jessica for this one. So, all right. We're going to close the box on that. So we're gonna give it to Jessica Wilde. A lot of you felt like in that situation, she probably should have won that lip sync and that Tatiana should have gone home. True tea. But let's be clear. Jessica Wilde went home because Tatiana was a storyline. Keep it cute. Tatiana was there for Raven and Tyra because she didn't get along with them girls at all. So it was like, why is this girl like? And honestly, think about it. They kept her there because she literally was like the one that was challenging those two. It was like Tyra they already knew was gonna go to the top. Raven basically was maneuvering her way there from the bottom so many times because they weren't living for Raven at all for a second, and then it finally was starting to click in. Juju was good TV. But then there's Tatiana, and it's like, where is she at? She's very pretty. We like her, this, that, and the other. But when that lip sync happened, it was literally 2 people dancing to 2 different songs. And I didn't understand it. So when Jessica went home, I thought to myself, it's because she can't add anything more to the storyline or what? Like, she wouldn't be arguing with any of the girls. It wouldn't be entertaining. That's pretty much what it was. But we're going to give it to Jessica just because y'all had the majority of the votes. Y'all need to save this Raven speech for All Stars 1 because that's when I'll actually give you an argument about Raven needing to win something. That is when I will give you an argument because I thought Raven was going to win All Stars 1 personally, but I was like, oh, okay, we're going to do it this other way. Now to season 3. So far, season 1 we have Nina Flowers. Season 2 we're giving Jessica Wilde that title. Should have stayed longer. These robberies don't mean necessarily needing to win. This is about people who should have stayed longer, possibly should have won, or any situation like that. It's not just one or the other, it's all of the above. So it's an accumulation of these things. Season 3, though. Yara Sophia, Manila Luzon, and I need a third one. Those are the 2 I have. I think Mariah could have gone a little further too, and I thought, yeah, I mean, okay. I like season 3 was tough because Manila had the best track record. Even over Raja, she had the best track record. So it was like, okay, this is no longer about track record. Mariah, I fell in love with on the show, and I was a little bit upset that she went home so early. It really killed me. Carlos, you said Mimi on first. Get out. I did want Mariah to stay a lot longer. I was a little bit upset. It was like, girl, really? Like, she had a little bit more time to go. There was more time for Mariah. And she was the only one that was reading in the back, just like Shangela was to the what was it, the Heathers. You know what I'm saying? I thought Yara Sophia, if she had not broke down, do you think that Yara Sophia would have beat Alexis Mateo in that lip sync. I always wondered that. That's one of my biggest things I think about with the show is I wonder if she didn't have that whole breakdown, would she have beat Alexis? Y'all don't think so? Let me take my speculation out of it. Stacey Lane Matthews, I think that was her time to go. However, I do believe that Stacey Lane needs to be on the season. And from my understanding, she has tried out and they just asked her to be on as a guest, which I'm like, that's cute, but we like to see her compete. Yara deserved more wins. Okay, that can be an argument. That is an argument for, okay, we'll give that argument for Yara. Yara deserved more wins. There was a lot of points in the moment when Yara did really good and she was safe. And Alexis had more wins. Yeah, Alexis had more wins. Alexis was a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not that they could understand Alexis better. It was something about Alexis's attitude kind of everyone could resonate with. And Yara had these really special moments. Let's just put both of them in there. Well, no, because I think that Manila and Raja were the top two for me, honey. So I gotta do three. Okay. So let's do Mariah, let's do Yara, and let's do Manila. Manila as far as winning it. Yara as far as needing more wins for the entire season. And Mariah for simply not getting enough episode times because she was really going for what it was worth. So let's go ahead and vote between those three. Everybody tell me what you think. Let me hear. Manila, Mariah, Yara. All three reasons. I think we'll do that. That's fair for the rest of the seasons. Love you too, baby. We'll give everybody who should have won that was robbed, who should have more episodes that was robbed, and who just didn't get enough credit. Aha! I love this format. I found this out just now. Let's keep it going. Again, if you hear background noises, everyone, do forgive me. This apartment unit is right next to the laundry room, so anytime someone puts something in, a whoop, 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 a dop, it's gonna sound a little loud. I might have to get my headphones, so let me just get them here. Let's see here. Manila, Mariah, Manila, Yara, Manila, Yara, Manila, Manila, Yara, Mariah, Manila. Oh, that sounds like a good song. Mariah, Manila, Yara, Mariah, Manila, Yara, Mariah, Manila, Yara. I'm seeing a good amount of Mariahs. I'm seeing a very good amount of Manilas. I've gotten some good Yaras in here too. I think for the most part, I think we're gonna have to go with Manila on this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with Manila on this one, and that's just by a little bit. Mariah, Manila, Yara, Mariah, Manila, Yara, Mariah, Manila, Yara, Mariah, Manila, Yara, Mariah, Manila, Yara. So Manila it is. Manila. Manila for season 3. Season 2, Jessica Wilde. As far as winning that for not getting to stay longer. Maybe not winning, but she should have stayed longer. Season 1, Nina Flowers. A lot of people debate that win. Jimmy, you already know when I get to All Stars 4, girl. Truth. So that's 3 seasons in, everybody. We're 20 minutes in, almost 20 minutes in. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to donate to the channel, that's paypal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App, $Matty Rants. Venmo Mash Rants? Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. So let's continue this on. I love going through this quickly so that way we can get everything in and then do a battle royale to see who was the most robbed queen. Season 4. Okay. Willem, that's hard. Okay, this is why Willem's hard, because Willem was disqualified. And honestly, I did want Willem to go all the way. Willem was in my top 3, for sure. Willem was my top 3 from Jump Street. But because she disqualified herself, that's a little hard. But do we still put her in this category? Because we feel like, who cares if she had someone coming inside of her? Excuse me. Having sex with her boyfriend while that was all happening. Do we still count that and still put her at least in this category to vote? I need to know. I need to know. Willem was having conjugal visits that she has said many of times. And then she was disqualified. Let's see here. No, they're not allowed that. No, they're not allowed that. Great. Now that I've blinked and seen everything, let's continue. So we're putting Latrice in on this, and who else are we putting into this? Not Dita. Someone just did a load in the washing machine. Hope this doesn't come up loud. Let me go ahead and put my speaker in. Kenya Michaels. Oh, Jiggly, I see a lot of here. Give me a reason why you think Jiggly should be in this. Do you think that we should have got more time with Jiggly, or is it because after the show we fell in love with Jiggly? LaShawn Beyond should have stayed for sure. I can say that. That's a give. It's like we didn't get any of her like. You know, she's a creative queen. So we didn't get anything but just 2 episodes of something. And honestly, there was a lot of construction challenges that, you know, she would have slayed. I'm going to put LaShawn in for leaving too early. A lot of y'all believe in Jiggly should have won? Really? I don't have anything against Jiggly. I just thought Jiggly was entertaining for the most part, but everything that she wore was kind of the same. And that's no shade to Jiggly. I'm talking about season 4. I just didn't think that she was like, you know, the one to me. I love Jiggly. I just wasn't like, yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, so okay, let's do that then. Just for shits and giggles, because a lot of you have this love for Jiggly, and I want to respect that love. We're gonna say Jiggly, and then we're gonna say LaShawn Beyond for leaving too early. So Jiggly for the love, LaShawn Beyond for the leaving too early. I need a third contestant for the win. Who do you think out of the 3 that were there should have won, or do you feel like LaShawn or somebody else should have? Excuse me, where did LaShawn come from? Latrice or think who else went early? Should have stayed. Something of the sorts. Where is this at? Who is saying Milan? Y'all just want me to read. Y'all just want me to read. Come on now. Really? Really? I think we're gonna have to go with Willem. Listen. I understand that Willem was disqualified, and I understand those who are with me thinking that the disqualification. I think we're gonna have to put Willem in it just because if she had not been disqualified, what would have happened? I think Willem would have taken the crown. Or at least been top 3, and Fifi would have been eliminated 4th, personally. If we're going to like put things out there or see what happened, Fifi may not even have 3 extra episodes. It's debatable. We can argue about it, but that's the 3 that we're going to do for season 4. I spent way too much time reading. Y'all were going in on the comments. I got it. I got to just focus on this here. So between Willem, Jiggly, and LaShawn Beyond, who from season 4 is our representative? Let's go. Let's go. I want to hear everybody's answers to the question. Will it be Willem Belli got disqualified? Everyone says that I'm wrong because she brought a laptop in. Okay, you're right. Oh my gosh, let's keep moving on. Then it's Jiggly Caliente, the girl who was in only one shape. Honestly, only one shape, just being real. Then we have LaShawn Beyond, who, well, LaShawn was quotable, RuPaul's best friend's race. After that, it was, she gone, because she can't lip sync. I think I'm saving Latrice for All Stars 1 because I was pissed. I was pissed when Latrilla got eliminated. Woo, that was bad. Well, while opinions matter, the majority of the House has voted. Willem. Willem. Hey, Patty. Willem. We're going to go ahead and give it to Willem. I know, Louise, I understand, but guess what? We're giving it to Willem. Somebody wants me to react. Where are my moderators at? Jesus Christ. Okay. Is it All Stars time yet or what? We did 4 seasons, so we're giving it to Willem for 4. 3 for let's see here. Okay, okay. Did you hear this stuff? Girl, Daniel, I'll get to it towards the end of the video, child. Hey, Bastion. Okay, good. Okay. Season 1, Nina Flowers. Season 2, Jessica Wilde. Season 3, Manila Luzon. Season 4, we're giving it to Willem just for the sake of what would have happened. All Stars 1. Latrilla. I'm just gonna put that there. Raven for the win for me, personally. I thought Raven was gonna win that. I really did. Yeah. Actually, all of them. The whole set. The whole set. Everybody but Chad Michaels. There we go. Everybody but Chad Michaels. And Mimi, yes. Everybody but Chad Michaels and Mimi on first. Bam. Everybody but Chad Michaels and Mimi on first were robbed on All Stars 1. Let's just give a moment of silence for this cast. And then you know what? Even for Chad's sake, because real talk, Chad didn't even, it's kind of like, girl, I had to go through teams for like only 5 episodes. We get to the last episode, then they're going to finally separate us to just win like that. Like, come on, bitch. I would have been upset. Like, that is a lot going on for that little time frame. So for All Stars 1, I guess everybody vote specifically on one person that we can get out of that group. I guess from the top 4 if you want to, or even put in Latrilla for that, or Brown Flowers. But let's do one person specifically just for the sake of this argument, even though it's everybody. I already know we're going to do Raven, because low-key I thought it was going to be Ravens. Then you can get me in this argument with Raven. This is where I can go, oh yeah, it should have been her, personally, in my opinion. I like Latrice on this one too. Latrice slayed her lip sync, but I thought that when Manila did that Janet Jackson, whatever you want to call that, that was a homophobic interpretation of Janet Jackson. Ugh. Jimmy Pink, shut up. Mimi, I'm hers. No. You're gonna let me listen. You're gonna let me talk or let me finish. Act a fool, Mimi. Act a fool. You, Mimi on first. Mimi, who was number 3 in the voting, I could not believe. Out of all the queens, do not come for my fans, bitch. From what I've seen, you don't have that many. It will forever be iconic. That whole moment will forever be iconic. Forever. Change your costume. Change it around. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm acting. The best part of All Stars 1 alone was the first episode, Untucked. The best part of All Stars 1, Untucked first episode. End of story. No better episode than that one. That was the best Untucked period. They wore her low. Miss Thing, they wore her low. And it was like all of them wanted to say something to her too. It was like, we have to get this bitch. I mean, they all were kind of random. What are we talking about? Like, if they were just reading her, girl, go for camera, what? All right, let's get off of this. Raven won that clearly. Raven for All Stars 1 next episode. Season 5 is now where we begin all this. Season 5. Who do you believe was robbed in Season 5? Jinx Monsoon is our winner. But who do you think should have taken the crown? Who do you think should have had more time? And who do you think just didn't get a good edit? Lanisha Sparks, I put that on my list. I put Lanisha on there. I think Lanisha deserved a little bit more time, personally. Detox. I think that Detox should have been in the top 3 versus Roxy, but I'll say that. I still believe that I think that Lanisha is going to win this for all of you. Bastion, I agree. I believe that Jinx deserved this win. I believe it my damn self. And again, 30 minutes into this live so that everybody understands. I think that everybody who won deserves their crown. I'm not going to take it away from anybody. This is just for conversation's sake. Like, you know, what would have happened? So, God, I really hope that this washing machine over here finally stops with the it's killing me right now. Even Trixie Matty, Prince, I can't take it. Listen, it's not her fault she won. I'm not gonna take that away from her and be like, Trixie, you won, but you know you shouldn't have won. Like that's garbage of me to say something. I can't say that. That's like me winning something and then be walking around for the rest of my life. Well, you guys, I won it, but I shouldn't have. Like, that would be such a pissy thing to do. So, I don't know. I just can't say that. I can't say that. She, you know. I'm not, why, can I not, I can't be that person. I don't want to be that person. Because imagine if something like that happened to me. Like, I would be like, that's mean. That's just really garbage. I don't know. She won. Deserving is another word, you know, but Okay, season 5, Lanisha Sparks. I saw a lot of you say Detox. A lot of you believe in Ivy Winters. Between those 3, please make a decision. They all were given a title if we really want to go there. Like, if we really want to just have an argument about that, they all were given a title. So nobody... You can say earned, but that was the producer's decision for everybody. True tea. Serena Cha-Cha, y'all will not. Y'all will not. I think a lot of y'all wanted Ivy to stay a little bit longer here. I see Detox in here too. I see Lanisha all over. Penetration. Oh, bless her heart. What is Penetration doing? What is she doing? Has anybody kept up with Penetration? Ivy Winters. Lanisha, Detox. This is a tough one. This is a tough. I think we're going to flip a coin on this one, you guys. I think a lot of you are very Ivy, very Lanisha, very... This is tough. Okay, let's do this. Because I'm seeing like even numbers here, but I think Lanisha and Detox are kind of winning this now because Ivy was at first, but okay. So this is between Detox and Lanisha. This is a coin flip. We're using a penny. I've had it with you officially. It's a penny. So heads for Detox, tails for Lanisha. Ooh, it's spinning. Oh, it's still spinning. Are you ready? Who do you think it was? I just want to hear, what do y'all think it landed on? What do you think it landed on? It landed on Detox. It landed on Detox. Poor Lanisha, sorry girl, but the pity has spoken. Detox has taken our season 5. She should have had more time, or at least top 3. At least top 3. I agree with that for sure. She should have at least top 3. I think Jinx should have won. That was my top pick to win for the whole season. I was rooting for Jinxie, but I think that Detox should have gone a little bit further. Yes. Season 6. Season 6, everybody. So with this season, we have the winner being Bianca Del Rio. Now, a lot of y'all will argue down that that is the only winner of that season. But for me, I gotta say, I would like to put Ben de la Creme into this conversation over the Darien Lake fuckery. Okay, they lip synced twice. Okay, and technically, Delta. Excuse me, not Delta. Whoa. Sorry, Delta. Excuse me. Darian beat her 2 times. Because the first time, Darian's name was called first. The first time, you're safe as well. Second time again, Darian won. She beat her twice. I don't agree with all those times that she got beaten. To me, I thought that Ben de la Creme was getting a lot of negative critiques that weren't deserved. They were like, we don't know who you are. Who is Ben de la Creme? Why are you always doing this? Bitch, she did that for all of All Stars and nobody questioned a damn thing. So for me, I'm putting Ben in this, for sure. Trinity K Bonet. I'm putting Trinity K Bonet in this one. I think that her drag was really sell-worthy, but a lot of her performance stuff was pretty poo. Until she started to get like that. She started to really get it going. But honestly, I thought that Jocelyn Fox should have lip-synced against Adore Delano that day and not Trinity K Bonet. I thought that Trinity K Bonet did not do as bad of a job as how Jocelyn did, where Jocelyn was getting a little hard news there. And I'd rather have somebody mess up my name than get into my personal stuff that's on some show that's supposed to be light and hearted about some, thing that happened to me many years ago. I thought, honestly, that Jocelyn should have lip synced against Adore that day. Personally. So I'm putting Trinity K Bonet in that one because who knows what would have happened. That's all I'm going to say. So Bendela, Trinity K Bonet. I need a third. You needed more Courtney. Courtney. I don't know. All right, Alicia. Thank you. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Are we just going to say Vivacious? I like Courtney, but I think Courtney that was like a soul position. She was going to be top 3. That just was going to happen. And Courtney's doing really well right now. So it's kind of like, I can't put Courtney in this equation. It's like she just did so well. Now, her coming back to Drag Race is something. Yeah, let's put Vivacious in because honestly, girls are doing stuff that Vivacious is doing now, and they're getting praised for it. But when Vivacious was on that season, she wasn't getting no love for her club kick. I'm gonna do that. All right. Here's the three. The three. Milk is an honorary member of the 3, even though personally I wasn't. I don't know. I like Milk, but there were times. There were times. TKB, Ben de la Creme, Vivacious. Make your decision. Make your decision. Make your decision. Decision make. Make that decision. Decision make. Make. We have a race between Trinity K Bonet and Ben de la Creme, but Trinity K Bonet is low-key, like, killing it. I hope y'all are not just double voting. I would really hate that. Looks like I'm going to have to give this to... I'm going to wait on the last 5. Ooh, why are y'all doing that to me? Ooh. Oh, it's Trinity K Bonet. Boom. Ben was close, though. Ben was close. Ben was close. I'm gonna use Ben later in another conversation in All Stars talk because I have an argument about that whole quitting thing, and we're gonna keep that going. But let's just go ahead and keep it with Trinity K Bonet. Squall, that's fine. Hold on. This is a tier list thing. Ben's coming back. Ben's not done yet. I can have we do you want to give it a tie? True too. Oh my god, everybody. Oh, I feel very attacked. I feel very attacked. Fine. 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 I am going with the audience here. I'm doing a Rupaul in this situation. For the first time in Drag Race history, there are two people on the second tier list. So we'll say Trinity K Bonet for the simple fact that I think that she shouldn't have had a lip sync that day, and Ben de la Creme for the fact that Ben de la Creme kept getting red for no fucking reason. Bam. We need to make this go a little bit faster because I said I was going to do this for an hour. We're already almost at the 19-minute marker here, and I really want to get this in, but I know y'all like to have these opinions, and they're awesome, so thank you for having them. So let's do this. Season 6. There's a double, so nobody can get mad at me. I'm RuPauling it. You will not. So season 1 is Nina Flower. Season 2 is Jessica Wilde. Season 3 is Manila. Yeah, we decided on Manila. Season 4 is Willem. All Stars 1. We just went ahead and gave that to Raven, if I'm correct. Yes, we are. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. And then we just did season 6, 5, and that would have been Detox. Season 6 would have been a tie with Ben de la Creme and Trinity K Bonet. Season 7, y'all are gonna say Max. I already know it. Y'all gonna say Max. I'm gonna say Ginger. I would say Katya, Max, and Ginger are my 3. Katya, Max, and Ginger. Those 3 in particular. For sure. Katya, we all know why. Max, we all know why. Ginger, because Ginger was in the top with those 2. And it was like, okay. And I love Violet. Don't get it twisted. But you want to talk about like the full spectrum of something. I think I was more in line with Ginger at that time than I was with Violet. I thought Violet was absolutely stunning. Stunning. I thought Pearl was beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful looks. But I thought Ginger should have won that out of them 2. Oh my God. Like, come on, girl. Katya should have went further as well, personally. I think that, no, don't be sorry about it. No, speak on it. Kennedy deserved to be top 3 as well, in my opinion. My top 3 was completely different. My top 3 was Katya, Ginger, and Kennedy. True T. That was my top 3 from like that challenge they did way back in the day. I was like, okay, that's the one I want. But I also think that Max should have went further, and I also think that there was moments where it just certain things just didn't. I don't know. There's a lot that season 7 was weird. Season 7 was weird. So let's do this. I'm gonna do these 3 because this is just the most popular. Max for basically not being understood. Mrs. Kasha Davis deserved better too, in my opinion. I thought she did a better job of that lip sync than Candy Ho. If I'm just being real, if I'm being very real, I thought Kasha Davis did a better job. But okay, Dory, my baby low. Katya, Max, and Ginger. Ginger for the win, Max for leaving too soon, not getting enough break, and Katya because, well, I don't know, that should have low-key been a double Shantae stay, to be honest with you. They both should have stayed. Because they both slayed that lip sync. I thought that was deserved too. Let me do my music. Oh, there we go. Here we go, music time, while we vote for the queen in time. Da 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 da. I see a lot for Katya. Wish I could keep up with this stuff a lot better, a lot better, a lot better. See a couple. I'm starting to see a few double votes in here. I need moderator help. Where are you, Darnelli? What do you think? What do you think so far from what we've seen? I need moderator help. I'm seeing a lot of Katya and I'm seeing a lot of Ginger. I'm seeing a good amount of Max in here too. You la 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 la. Tempest du jour. God bless her. La 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 la. I think all my moderators have just left the room. Well, she. Okay. I think I've seen more Katya too. I think I want to give it to Ginger though, honestly. I think I want to give it to Ginger. I think Katya won it, but it feels like Ginger more so. Is that what it seems like? Like, it just seems like it would have been Ginger, and then All Stars 2 would have been more of a Katya conversation. I'm giving it to Ginger. Yeah. I think Katya's time was more so All Stars 2 than season 7. Does that make sense? I think that's when she was really like. I think it is. I think that's appropriate. I think that is appropriate because she wasn't. Yeah, it was like Katya was going through a lot of stuff when it was season 7. Ginger was ready for. There it is. Oh, I had a whole feeling about that. Okay. Oh, God, a little tingle. I'm sorry. Yeah, so season 7, we're giving it to Ginger because Ginger was ready for it. All Stars 2, I'm just going to we're going to put Alyssa up in that voting too, but I'm putting Katya more so in that category because she was here and she was ready for it. And there were a couple times I didn't agree with the judges when they were talking about her, and I was like, but you know. Detox is in that conversation too for All Stars 2. So that's season 2. Let's get to season 8 so we can get to All Stars 2 now. So let's just do season 8 real quick. What do you think? Season 8, who are we looking at for season 8 here? We're going to give it to Minji for season 7. Acid Betty should have stayed a little bit longer. I would have liked to have seen a lot more from Acid Betty. I'm going to put her in on that. I would have liked to have seen a lot more from her. I was warming up to Acid Betty. Chi Chi, I think, did a better job in the finale aspect compared to a certain queen. I'm not going to say who, but I'm going to say I put Chi Chi in here, girl. A little bit. I thought Chi Chi had a slow rise. I thought it was like this, oh no, it's not. And then it was like, oh my God, 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 she's getting better and better and better and better. And then the lip sync that happened at the end, I thought Chi Chi was just, I was mad they didn't put her in the music video. Like, why not have her in the music video? That was my argument for Chi Chi. Sorry, I know that probably was loud. Excuse me, I apologize. I see some of y'all are putting Dax in there. Empress, I agree with you too. I personally believe that Bob deserved that win. A lot of people feel that Kimchi was, the one that should have won. Personally, I was like, she can't walk in heels at all. So there's no way in hell I'm putting a crown on somebody that can't even give a kitten heel the proper authority it needed. But her looks, though, you can't deny the look. You can't deny the look. You can't deny it. Kimchi wore the hell out of a look. This thing was puss puss. Her feet were wah. But her looks were great. I didn't think that Naomi Smalls. This is such an unpopular opinion. Oh, y'all are gonna be mad. I don't think Naomi Smalls should have been top 3. See, Ali, that was my argument for Chi-Chi to have been in the top three just because, well, hold on. See, now I have to think. It's more like, yeah, I mean, it's okay to disagree. I get it, because Naomi was sickening, you know what I mean? But to me, I felt like she was more top five, top four than top three. And it's nothing against Naomi, because we have seen the fierceness of Naomi. We've seen it. She's everything. But personally, especially for the finale episode, and y'all know what the hell I'm talking about too. Miss Thing, really? Really? That song? Y'all was living for that? No, ma'am. So we need to choose who for season 8 because I'm doing too much with this ASMR thing right now. So we're putting in Acid Betty for just needing more time. Chi Chi for I guess not making it to top three because Chi Chi was getting up there, and who else for the third one? Somebody I see a lot of y'all said Layla McQueen. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so not sorry. I'm sorry. No, not sorry. I'm gonna have an argument for All Stars 4 with Naomi, but right now I don't have an argument with her. Sorry. I think she's amazing though. Well, donate, Chuck. I'll get another blood. Acid berry. Sorry. Robbie Turner. Okay, so the only reason I won't put Robbie Turner in this list because she likes to lie about Uber rides and getting blackout drunk and those things. So I won't be able to include Robbie Turner in this equation because her lift was only $4.37 and it really was $7.35. So we're not including this. We're going to give it to Acid Betty. We're giving it to Acid Betty. I agree with a statement that was made about Chi Chi needing a little more polish. Just a little bit more polish. Because Chi Chi was amazing. Let's be real about it. But then we saw her get on All Stars after having some time, and there was not enough time to cook. So we will give it to Acid Betty. Acid Betty for season 8. I think I'm going to do the whole video like this. Do y'all want me to do the rest of the video like this? Seriously, do you want me to do do y'all want me to do the rest of the video like this? Because I will. Because I'm actually enjoying this. It's kind of fun doing it like this. Chi-Chi's like, no. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'll ASMR it when it comes to a shady moment. When I feel like I have like tea, I will ASMR it. But other than that, it is what it is. Oh, I feel like a dill pickle. A dill pickle. So now that we're done with that, I guess it's All Stars 2. So for All Stars 2, what do we think? What about Derek Barry? Oh, Kelly Jackson, do you want me to do this today? Kelly, do you want me to do this today? I'm trying to get through this without reading somebody for the eternity that it is, honey. I'm trying my best. And you said Derek's name? Roscoe's video. You're fit. That's all we got to say. Yeah, between Alyssa and Katya, I would say Alyssa, Katya, Tatiana, and Detox. Those four we can have this argument about. Detox had the better runways. Katya was the hero almost of All Stars 2. It was like you just want her to continue to speak and just voted for her just because. Alyssa was everyone's favorite. I mean, Alyssa, honestly, she should not have been eliminated that last episode, girl. That was so raw. That was so bullshit when she got eliminated. I still can't get over it. Tatiana, again, another robbery with the elimination. It was like of all the girls, like come on now. So it's gonna be Tati, Alyssa, Detox, Katya. Those four in particular, I will completely give y'all the whatever you want to say for that one. Roxy should have went home a long time ago, and let's be real about it. It's like they literally kept her just to get rid of the other girls, so that way we'd have some sort of like no, we can't even say that because other people voted for them. So I don't even want to say the producers told somebody to do that. It just didn't make any sense why the girls got eliminated. So, oh, fuck, we'll put Coco Montrese into this. Coco Montrese shouldn't have been eliminated first. Oh, okay, I got to narrow this list down. You may not like how I do this, but this is how it's going to be done because we have to narrow this down and we're going to do it by specifics. Went home too early. Coco Montrese All Stars 2. Fifi should have went home that day. Y'all know that. You know she should have went home that day. You know she should have went home that day. You know she should have went home that day. That singing was atrocious. You know damn well that singing was atrocious, y'all. It was quite honestly one of the worst ever, ever. Alyssa shouldn't have went home. Tatiana shouldn't have went home that second time. And Katya, it was weird. It was like, I don't know. Sometimes I felt like she was getting harsher critiques, and then they were like, Alaska, you're doing this so well. And it was like the same thing we've seen. And it was just like, what? For instance, y'all, I wasn't really a fan of the American flag pants and that curly Sue get 'em go wig with the tank top and the suspenders. I wasn't really here for that look, and I just thought to myself, what the fuck? And then also, I thought that Katya won her lip sync against Alaska to Cherry Bomb. I thought she was robbed of that. So I'm putting Katya on this list because there was a time. Hey, Diamir, there was a time when yeah, yeah. I think that Katya deserved that lip sync win. And I thought that that and the one against Detox was also great too. I thought she did. She was like, honey, ooh, honey, ooh, honey. Ooh. I love Alaska too, Ninja. I do as well. And I think that, Alaska did put her fucking work in for that season. So not to say that, but I personally feel like Katya won that lip sync. And when that happened, that bothered the piss out of me. So I'm going to put her in this list just for that reason. I'm putting Alyssa in this list. I'm going to put, okay, you know what? Everybody choose. This video was inspired by Sugar Cane. Daniel, actually, somebody asked me to do this video like 3 weeks ago before, probably around when, what's her face went? I almost called her Ivy Winters. Scarlet Envy. When Scarlet Envy left, this is when I was asked to do this video. So I waited a little bit longer to see what would happen, and child, more things occurred. So, I love how everyone starts to go for Crimson Chen. So we're doing Katya is winning this one. I see a bit of Detox. I see a lot for Alyssa. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay. God, it really was a fucked up season. I think we're going to do a tie with this one. We might have to tie on this one. I see a lot of double votes, but I think Katya and Alyssa had a rough. Ooh, flip a coin again? We're gonna flip a coin again? I think we will flip a coin again. Okay. Is my butt all up in there? Okay, sorry. I mean, all of. Am I pulling this bitch? Okay. It's hard. There were so many people that are given a raw stick for this season. I think I'm gonna have to agree with this. I think I'm gonna have to agree with this. I think I'm gonna have to agree with this. I think Alyssa and Tatiana might win this only because they both were sent home early in the season. Both came back and then both were sent home again for bullshit. Maybe. 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 Yeah, for bullshit reasons. I think that'd be the winner of that. For them having the worst kind of luck with it, for them to have been sent home so early and then it'd be like, I think that's fair. I think Katya got to stay through the whole run, so she had a full episode arc. That's why her scoring is a little bit better than being, say, robbed in that situation. I think Detox also went all the way to the top, so we can't. I mean, she had a good run, but those two, it was like, well, why did she get sent? And then, okay, well, she got brought back. And then when she got sent home by Detox, if I'm correct, or was it Alaska? I can't remember who sent Alyssa home the second time. But it was like, the fuck? Why not Roxy? And then same thing with Tatiana, with Roxy also being up there again. What the fuck? So it's a double win for them. It's Alyssa and Tatiana did not get a fair rap in I guess a fair elimination compared to Roxy being there. Yeah, okay. I'll give it that. I will give it that. That's not right. They should have stayed out of the for the simple fact that at those times Roxy was had a better track record. I'm sorry, a worse track record than all of them. So something of the sorts with that. Lord, it's the ice cream truck. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to talk over this as much as I possibly can here, knowing that this video is a live that I'm doing and nobody's getting ice cream at this time of the day. But I guess who is next on this list here of people that we're going to do? We did All Stars 2, so we're on to season 9 now. Season 9. I'm going to try to keep my voice going as long as possible to cover this ice cream fucking truck in the background. So here we go as I continue on because Matty knows how to keep his voice stimulated for long enough to cover this field. So we have Shea Coulee, Parlez-vous Francais up on this bitch. I gotta say, I would just give it to Shay, just to be honest with you, because that was kind of a bullshit situation where we had the whole. What was the call that happened, y'all? Y'all remember what was it? It was the wheel of misfortune for lip syncing. There we go. The wheel of misfortune for lip syncing. So in this situation, um, we already had somebody who had pretty much the best track record of the whole entire season. And what happened? Oh, I don't know. Yeah. She had to lip sync against her bestie, and it was to a song that, come on. Like, that's not that, come on now. It was like, girl, are you even having to really do this right now? Like, are we really having to even go here? Um, See, somebody wouldn't buy an ice cream. Thank you. Take it down the street. Take it down the street. Not too far though, because after this live, I'm gonna get me something. I'm gonna get me a Pink Panther Pop. What's your favorite ice cream from the Ice Cream Man? Mine's the Pink Panther Pop. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You may be a little behind in the comments here. Moderators may need to post something. Anybody that may be behind possibly may need to fast forward it up because we've moved on to season 9 right now. Valentina wasn't robbed. She kind of messed herself over in that situation. Vanilla with cherry dip. Ooh. Dreamsicle is always a classic. Nina should have been Black China. Listen, I think that Nina would have gone so far in the competition had she not been her own worst enemy in that moment with Shay and everything else, too. Um, I don't know about robbed. I would just say it was kind of hard for her to get out of her head and a lot of stuff. She did win that lip sync over Aja, hands down. And I was very sad to see her go as well. Y'all know that. Y'all know I was upset. Me and Jamar were rooting for her that entire season. But I don't know about robbed. I don't know about robbed. I think that she just had a really rough run. So I'm low key gonna give it to Shay. Alexis placed way too high. Bitch, this is an unpopular opinions video. We're gonna do that another time. Oh my God. Okay, so this is one thing too I'm gonna tell y'all now. We're doing this for based on who's been robbed, right? I'm doing a whole nother set where it's unpopular opinions based on seasons. Okay? So trust and believe that will be a conversation. But I'm giving this one to Shay for season 9. Where are we at? Season 10 or All Stars 3? Oh, All Stars 3, because now it's skipping. Yeah. Oh, I hope y'all are digging this live stream. Thanks for tuning in. This is just a general conversation we're having about things that happen on All Stars RuPaul Drag Race as far as robbery, who should have stayed longer, who should have won, and maybe who just didn't get enough screen time. But we're giving it to Shay for season 9. Just be real. Shay had the best track record. Then they gave this Wheelhouse of Doom, and it was like, oh. So yeah. All Stars 3. It's between Shangela and Aja for sure. But we all know I'm going to say Shangela. That just was bullshit. I want to actually give Thorgy Thor some love here because Thorgy Thor actually voted for Shangela to stay. And that person, hold on, I know you did not just roll on up over here with some ice cream music again, sir. Baby, he hit that corner. Okay, listen. Yeah, it's gonna be Shangela. That jury thing was fucking terrible. That was the worst thing one of the worst things they've done. Yeah, one of the worst things they've ever done. Hated it. Hated it. I'm not mad at you know what? I'll be honest with you. Originally, I was a big dick about Trixie winning, and she didn't deserve me saying anything nasty to her or about that or being like, "Well, girl, it's not that you deserve that win." Da, 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 da. Like that's not right. It's just how the producers put that together with the jury, and it just didn't have any sort of the point system itself and everything. It was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Well, the thing about Bendela is that I would have liked to have Bendela in this situation, but like Soulful Dog just said, Bendela robbed herself. Bendela basically killed herself in that situation. She was like, oh, well, I'll just eliminate myself. That's why Adore can't be put in the conversation of being robbed because Adore sent herself home. So if you've sent yourself home, you basically just told us, whatever was happening was too much. And you're no longer a part of the competition. So I can't rob the girl. I can't rob her. Bendela would have won, though. I will argue with every one of you in this room for that one. Bendela would have won. It would have been Ben and Shanji. That would have been your top 2. Down. It would have been Bendela. Look at Bendela. It would have been Ben, Shanji, Trixie, and somebody else. I don't know who that 4th person would have been. It may have been Kennedy. Probably, possibly would have been Kennedy. Probably. I guarantee you that would have been those 4. BB would have been sent home, girl. I promise that. I tell you that right now, because that top 4 would have been lit with all 4 of them. I think Aja would have been sent home by somebody else too. I think Aja did a really good job. I think that people were already looking at her as a humongous threat after that first episode when she did that dip off of the box and land on that ground, I think Aja had put a target on herself from that moment. So it's not to say that Aja didn't deserve to be top 4. I think that they would have tried to get rid of her very quickly after that happened. You already heard Morgan talk about sending home the best of the best. Aja's now coming out with all these great runways. Oh, they would have tried to get her out. Woo, they would have been sent her home. Absolutely. But yeah. Oh, wouldn't it have been great if the double win would have been for Shangela and Ben de la Creme? I don't think anybody would have been upset. I don't think anyone would have been mad over Ben and Shangela being double winners. I think that would have been the time when we'd all been like, you know what? Fine with me. Fine with me. Like, you know what I mean? It would have been like, oh my God, like 2 people who were the favorites for quite some time finally got their due. You know what I'm saying? Like, they finally would have got their dues. But yeah, we're going to give it to Shangela, though, just because Ben killed herself. To me, Aja is a good pick for this, but I think that they would have got her out sooner than we would all thought. It just wasn't gonna work because Aja was already a huge threat, and the girls were not playing that. So yeah, Shangela, All Stars 3. Now season 10, I have Miss Cracker, Miss Cracker, Miss Cracker, Miss Cracker. Oh, Monique deserved to win that first challenge, hands down. Miss Cracker, Miss Crackle, Miss Crackle. Asia eliminated herself. Asia eliminated herself. She brought alive insects to the crib and she said, y'all gonna taste this eleganza, and she killed it, literally. Her and Cameron Michaels made an entire art project that would have been seen by a preschool class on that ground. Down. It would have been sold in some horrible place that people liked animals being killed for. This was all these butterflies that were stomped in by these drag queens. Ooh, fabulous, fabulous. We bought it for $5 million. The butterflies, yeah, we'll go ahead and put them in there. Butterflies will be in this. The butterflies were robbed of a decent 2 weeks of life because you know butterflies don't live that long. They literally live, pollinate, mate, travel, die. Or not in that order necessarily, but in somewhat that fashion. So, you know, those butterflies were robbed of another 3 days. The video may have paused right there, y'all. I apologize. My battery was telling me you need to hurry this fucking live up. Give me just a second. Okay. I'll wait for everything to catch back up again. Mayhem was robbed. Okay, we'll put Mayhem in here. So Mayhem is on the list. Miss Cracker is on the list. And some of you say Monique was on the list. Now, I saw the lip sync with Monique and the Vixen. And I saw that Monique didn't know the words. And that she didn't, and the cartwheel that she attempted to do was, you know, low-key her turning the knob to a door in a fun house. I think a lot of you more so believe that that was the Vixen's umpteenth attempt. And, okay, okay. You say she shouldn't have been in the bottom that day. Deserved more praise for some of her looks. I agree with that. Okay, let's keep her in this conversation. Monique was robbed of having more praise for specific looks that she would wear that were stunning and actually did look good. I agree with that. Mayhem went home really soon. I think we should have deserved a little bit more from Mayhem. Personally, I felt like she was falling into the background because of the Vixen and Eureka's drama. Personally. Let's see here. I would also like to say that Miss Cracker didn't get damn near enough praise that she should have got too. So I would say those three. Between those three, who do you choose, everybody? Who do you choose? Who do you believe was robbed of their time and their dignity? Who do you believe needed more time on screen, that needed a little bit more of an extra push? Who do you believe deserved to have more? More. I'm seeing that most of you feel that Miss Crocker deserved to have more time. I see a little bit for mayhem here. Why is my voice doing this right now? Oh, because I'm feeling my tush. But I believe Miss Crocker is the winner in this scenario situation and Stronghold for season 10. Season 10! Miss Crocker. Miss Crocker. Season 10. Miss Crocker. Season 10. I'll be outside. Give me a second, Johnny. Oh, that's honking outside. Jesus, you'd think I would be in New York. Where are we at now? All Stars 4? All Stars 4. All Stars 4. Oh, yes, baby. We're here now. Manila, next. Oh, goodness. That was so funny. Okay. I'm going to say Akasha deserved more TV time because she's hilarious and I worked with her. LOL. Oh, awkward Squirtle. From season 1, I thought Akasha deserved another episode or two, to be personally honest with you. I think that there was a couple things that were missing with season 1, and I thought Akasha brought a lot of that drama. But we on to All Stars 4. I like to keep it here. G deserved to come back as a double Shantae against Naomi. That's one person we're going to put in this category. Minna Luzon deserved to win. I'll put that person in the category because honestly, y'all, I'll be real with you. Manila was my pick to win. I loved all the other girls, but that was my pick to win. I thought Naomi deserved more praise in certain categories and that she was safe for things I thought she shouldn't have been safe for. I think Trinity had a very good run on All Stars 4. I think we can just put Trinity and Monet of being robbed of having a single win. So we should just put that down. That Trinity and Monet double deserve to have either one of them have a single win versus a double win. Because if you're going to double win it, Ben and Shanji, hands down. Them two, it should have been either one. Amazing, but it should have been either one. I thought Monique did really well this season for All Stars 4, and I thought that a lot of things that were happening that I guess the judges weren't getting, I didn't understand. But yeah. So I guess if we're going to do this, Monet and Trinity, Manila, who else was there that I just was speaking of just a moment ago and I can't get their name down. I thought Valentina had a pretty fair run on the show. I think that they were already going to eliminate her and that Latrice just basically was the one that, was going to handle that. But Gia, there we go. Thank you. Gia, I thought should have got a double stay, personally. I thought she should have got a double stay. I felt Valentina had a good run, but I think they were going to get her out because they already knew that RuPaul liked her. And I think that that was the whole emphasis of them thinking, like, well, how are we going to do this? This was definitely not a good season for Latrice. And, a lot of y'all have been very harsh on her for that. And a lot of the queens have come to her defense. We all judge what we see on TV, and that's what I like for us to keep it at and not think that it was so, her outside of this, whoop to whoop, 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 and whatever, But personally, I didn't think that Latrice deserved a lot of the hate that she got. It just, that depressed me a little bit. It didn't even make me sad. It just made me sad that I was like, damn, they're really giving this girl a hard time. And I don't think she deserves that. A lot of them girls I don't think deserve a hard time online. Hell. But, so yeah, who are we giving this to? You never seen Latrice in clothes like that, like ever? What do you mean, like the gowns that she wore? Because I've seen her in shit like that all the time. She actually wore stuff that we've seen years ago. Um, Manila Trinity, Manila. Yeah, y'all. When they sent Manila home, I was so fucking angry. I was like, wow. Well, there goes that opportunity. Like that was all I could think about. I said, there goes that. So low key, Manila has won two of these things. She won for season 3 and for All Stars 4. It's not true tea. The ratings went down once Manila left, and also for the reviews for all of us YouTubers online too. Everybody's reviews suffered from it. Literally, the day they sent Manila home, it was like, oh, okay. So everyone who's left, and it's like, okay, that's cool. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah. Okay, I like her. But I think I wanted to see Manila compete against all these girls. Like, I don't know. It just felt weird. So we'll give it to Manila. Manila just really wore out that runway. She had some good times too. And that makeover challenge really, like, oh, God, that was tough. Like, that wasn't even bad. They were like, it's not that good. I was like, I thought they looked decent. I was confused. I felt like they got rid of her because they knew it would be a big thing. It'd be a huge deal. So yeah. And we're on to season 11, but do we even count season 11? Because honestly, we're still watching season 11 and we have yet to see what the next episode holds. The episode after that, so forth and so on. I think the argument we can make with season 11 is that with season 11, there are two people in particular that people found that their time left didn't make any sense. Scarlett was one, the other was Sugar. Scarlett's argument is more so the lip sync itself. A lot of people felt Scarlett won that lip sync. With Sugar, the argument is Sugar was on a winning team, had more chemistry with that team. There was no dead air. It wasn't as bad as the other team. So why even be recognized as someone as being so low to then be lip syncing? How does that make any sense? I mean, I'm not gonna give it to Honey. The only reason I put Honey in this conversation would be for the fact that she didn't deserve to go home over a 6-person lip sync, and even though her lip syncing was the worst, it just was like, oh, really, all 6 of them, and now we have to judge us on 6 people. Yeah, so I'll give you that for Honey. Honey needed more time, and the fact that that 6-way lip sync was a fucking mess. It was a hot mess, hot mess. So I don't know if I want to even do season 11 just for fairness because it hasn't ended yet and we don't have we don't know who won. We don't know who's top 3, top 4, whatever. Um, yeah, so I think I want to omit season 11 from this. What do you guys think? Do you think that's fair to omit season 11 because it hasn't finished yet? Or do you think because of what's happened so far, we can at least put somebody in as an honorary? But if we do that, just like we did with the lip syncing episode in the live that we did, we'd also have to say, well, they have the deduction in points because the season's not over with. Nina isn't being appreciated times a billion, and that bothers me, and I'm getting really sick of it. I'm honestly sick of it. That's one of my pet peeves with this season. I see Nina come out in something really classic, very original, very fun to look at, and all that type of stuff. And then after that, it's like what the hell? Okay. Well, if I did an honorary for anything, even pending, we won't put them in the categories against everybody because we're doing a tier list. Remember, we're about to do the Battle Royale now, everybody. Um, if I'm going to put somebody in there, my vote would personally be for, I got to say Sugar. I'm sorry. I have to say Sugar. Scarlett, I love, and I thought I wanted more time with Scarlett on the show. I think that Nina deserves more praise, but she's still on. So I can't say anything, but I think that Sugar got the raw end of that stick. Sugar stick. Sugar stick. I think that Sugar deserved to not have. I think the Black Magic, all the girls in that four, it should have been between those four. Personally. Personally. Sugar didn't start any drama, and also Sugar's outlooks were starting to get better. Like, okay, so she revealed that between the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, that her outfits were, not going to get progressively better. Okay. But the previous episode, it was amazing. The episode before that, it was amazing. She was really building up that her looks. And I honestly believe that we could have probably seen some great looks to follow this one. It just was a bad choice in the outfits. And that I don't agree with the judges in saying that she was really shitty in the show. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I was like, what do you mean? Well, she's in the bottom because of why? Oh, she's in the bottom because these two were stronger than her. That's why she's in the bottom. I think for storyline purposes, that's why she went home. And some girls don't get that edit, and that's fine. I hope I'm not being too loud. I got back to this moment here. I'm sorry. I think for storyline purposes, it just wasn't going to be for her. And because she didn't start any drama, because she was very much a fun, bubbly character, but not so much to the boom boom cow. Let me tell you how I do it now, like all that type of stuff. They had to get rid of Sugar. So R.I.P. Sugar for no longer being on season 11. But I got to tell you, Mama, I wouldn't mind you on an all-star season. I actually like Sugar. I really was falling in love with the Sugar Train, y'all. I really was. Ooh, good question. Do you think it's fair to keep prioritize storyline over talent? But it is a reality TV show. I don't agree, but it's a reality TV show. I can't just be the only one entertained. Everybody has to be entertained. So while I do say that's bullshit, it's a reality TV show and they have to go with what they need to go with. So it could be a whole lot of talent, but there's no story. That can't sell. They need storylines. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and wrap this up. This is now the Battle Royale of all Battle Royales. Season 1, Nina Flowers. Season 2, Jessica Wilde. Season 3, Manila Luzon. Season 4, who was that again? I forgot just like that. Oh, Willem. Season 4, Willem. Season 5, I think y'all gave that to... Who was that to again? Detox, I believe? Who was season? Yeah, season 5 was Detox. Season 7 was Ginger. Season 6 was a tie between Trinity K Bonet and Ben de la Creme. All Stars 1 was Raven. All Stars 2 was a tie between Tatiana and Alyssa Edwards for being double robbed twice. All Stars 3 is Shangela, hands down. Season 8, we gave Acid Betty some love for not getting that much time and that not being fair. Season 9, we're giving it to Shea Coulee. Season 10, Miss Cracker. And All Stars 4, no, I said season 6. I kind of skipped over. Season 6 is Trinity K Bonet and Ben de la Creme. And then season 10, Miss Cracker. All Stars 4, Manila Luzon. Again. Out of that list, Shangela versus Manila is kind of where my mind was at too. Between Shangela and Manila, it's tough. Ooh, they both have really huge spots in my heart. I'm getting emotional talking about, oh my God, why? Oh no, I'm not gonna cry for Shangela Manila. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. But I'm getting emotional talking about it because I'll be very real with y'all. This is where I'm gonna start going in. I was rooting so hard for both of them. Hey, Lucretia Jack. And hey, everybody, if I haven't said hi. Hi, everyone. And Jimmy Pink, thanks for being in the room, girl. Come on, YouTubers. You've been in this room all day. Come on, sis. Yes. Um, Shangela had worked so hard, and that's why that really sucked when Shangela didn't win. This girl went home first, season 2. We could have never seen her again. She kept trying. Season 3, top 6. Or was it top 5? I don't remember. She got very far. Very, very far. Season 6. It was like, all right, girl. All right, girl. Then we get to All Stars 3 after a long break in between of us seeing her on TV, working, doing shows, this, that, and the other, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She did a lot of work. She gets to All Stars 3 and kills it. Kills it, kills it, kills it, kills it, kills it. But does not get the crown. And it was done in a jury format, and it made it seem like it was no longer even RuPaul's decision, but simply a decision made by people or, who she was working with that just didn't want her to win. And so it kind of robbed the fans of that moment, and then we had a lip sync between Kennedy and Trixie that no one saw coming. True story. Okay, I have a funny story. So before All Stars 3, I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but I guess we'll do it whisper tone. I don't know why. Before All Stars 3 aired, I saw Kennedy Davenport in Houston, Texas at Bayou, not Bayou City. Was it Bayou City? No, Hamburger Mary's, okay? This is true story. Jamar was there. So I talked to I talked to Kennedy. I gave her a hug. I was like, I'm a fan. Thank you so much for doing what you did with season 7. I didn't like how people were talking about you. I think you're definitely talented. You're one of the best lip syncers I know. I was giving her a lot of praise. And I said, I'm very excited to see you on All Stars 3. I'm rooting for you on All Stars 3, right? This is me having a conversation with her. This is what Kennedy told me, okay? Now, she had a couple of drinks, but this is the conversation she had. She goes, thank you, Matty. But I'll be honest with you. Whatever happens on that season, just don't get mad. Okay? I had no idea what she meant by that this entire time until me and Jamar watched the season. I was like, what does she mean by don't get mad? I thought she was going to be eliminated first from that whole statement. I was like, what? Like, what do you mean don't get mad? She said, don't get mad. I was like, what? Then the jury thing happened. And when I tell you, I was like, oh, that is what she would see how Katie didn't spill anything to me. And she was just talking to me like a fan, but was like, just be prepared. And I didn't understand. I did not have an idea what she was talking about. But sure enough, when that happened, I turned to Jamar. Bayou City is not still open. They changed the name of that completely. It's some other thing now. I don't know. I ain't been there forever. But she basically gave me a clue, and I just didn't know what the clue meant or whatever. And yeah, that was what that was about. She was basically telling me what was up. Now, for Manila in this argument here, because we're not done with this argument, obviously. Let me do this, because I feel like this live is going to end very soon, and I don't want my phone to die, so let's just do this really quickly. For Manila, I feel like Manila went and did the damn thing on season 3. Manila went on All Stars 1 and was put in that bullshit situation, eliminated way too early, came back to All Stars 4, another All-Star season, another All-Star season. And you did everything right up until the makeover challenge, and Naomi Smalls took it as an opportunity to blood in the water. Boom. It still was one of the worst decisions made. I fucking hated that decision. I didn't like Naomi for maybe 5 minutes after that. I got over it because, she was playing the game. So do what you got to do. But I thought that Manila really was going to take All Stars 4. So if we just do it, if we just say it, a lot of you will say maybe a double win. But if I really were to go over what kind of was more bullshit than the other, Shangela had the raw end of that stick. Manila had a complete, yeah, Manila was fucked over. Let's not get that twisted. But Shangela had the raw end of that stick, girl. It literally was you going through a whole judging system and finding out that every single person that was eliminated did not like you at all. They all did not like you. And your own girl, Chi Chi, didn't even vote for you. Bitch. Yeah. Manila was played. Shangela was screwed. We're going to keep it that way. So our winner. Our winner, and you know, sometimes she don't get the crown always, but personally, I think that Shangela girl, I'm not taking this away from Trixie, but I gotta say that I would have loved to have seen you lip sync for the crown. I would have loved to have seen you lip sync for that crown. I would have loved to have seen you win that crown. Trixie's got it. Congrats to her, but damn it, Shangela, I thought that was going to be it, and it was going to be one of the stories of all stories that this girl went through all these seasons of Drag Race and finally pulled it out, and that's why a lot of us were pissed. We were angry, girl, that we didn't get that newspaper headline. We didn't get to have that tour. It was like a lot of us wanted that. A lot of us were rooting for her, so yeah. Maddie, there's no 20K involved. Give the dub. No, we will say that Manila would be crowned in a sense for being the most played in a sense in that moment, because it was really fucked up. It was like, what? You're going to send her home? Played for sure. So her crown is definitely for just being in the wrong place at the wrong time in that situation. And that was the moment she could not have been in the bottom. And also after that whole scenario with almost sending home Monet and that type of stuff, that was also what played her, because you know everybody was ganging up and being friends at that point in time. But yeah, so yeah. All right, everybody, that is the live for today. We did a full tier list of the girls who've been robbed the most. For those of you who've had to listen to the whoop, 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 whoop. For those of you who had to listen to the whoop, 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 whoop in the background, that is my neighbors doing their laundry, knowing I'm doing a live and slamming doors because they don't care, but that's okay. So whatever. This was fun. And we'll do this again next Saturday. I will be creating a different type of list. What if you guys want to actually give me some ideas for lists that we can do together, doing tier lists for the Drag Race seasons for each and every Saturday, send me your ideas on Instagram. Ninja, it's midnight. Good. I gave you an awesome night then. Perfect. But yeah, send those stuff to me on Instagram so I can pull those together. I will make the decision the day of Drag Race episode. So that way we'll have at least a 24-hour in advance notice of the live. So that way you guys can have your pens and papers ready, pencils or whatever you got to do. And that way we can go through our tier list together, and then we can create and then choose between all of those from the seasons. Who was the most, the least, the this, the that, or the other? Awesome. Again, thank you for tuning in. Again, thanks for showing up and just being here and supporting the channel. If you do want to support the channel by any means, we appreciate it. That is paypal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App $Matty Rants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Honorable mention to, you can put a poll in the chat, you know. Shut up. Let me see when I can do that. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that yet. I think I need to be at 10,000 to do the polls. But if I can, let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, no. I think I have to have 10,000 people to do that. If I can, though, and I figure it out, I will do that the next time, and that way that would work in a better voting system. We'll see. But thank you all for your help. For those of you who are participating and everyone who tuned in, and also thank you for the donation, Quack Addict. I appreciate it. So I'm going to give you all my love, and I'm going to send this out to you, baby. We did this for an hour and 40 minutes. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Usagi-chan out. Sailor Moon. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I love y'all. Sailor Moon.